We interrupt our program with a special bulletin.
So this is how government is immoral, that this organization called government then only knows how to solve problems through one way, a singular way, and that's through the threat of and use of violence to solve any problems versus the plurality of non-violent solutions that you and I already share.
Okay.
So what do you think of that?
I'm gonna have to agree with you on that.
Right?
Yeah. It's fucked up, but is that okay to say?
Yeah, please, yeah.
Oh, okay. But I mean, it is our system right now, and I hope we can get out of it.
But yeah, what do you think about abolishing that system then and have a real free society that is based on consent?
That is based on consent. It's possible.
Right?
It's
Because
possible.
you never gave consent to any of this stuff, right?
Mhm.
Show me the contract you have with government, right? Doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist.
But you can show me your AT&T or Netflix, all these other rules. Like, I like the terms and agreements and the consequence. All right, here's my name, right? I agree with this trade, right?
Mhm.
But with government, it's like, sorry, our laws, our security, our roads, our post office, our ABC liquor laws, right?
Yeah.
And you can't cancel or unsubscribe.
Yeah.
You can't compete entrepreneurially.
I mean, I'm sure they're just like people like us,
Yeah.
and maybe right now they think it's the only way.
Right. That is very true.
Yeah.
Because that's the only thing we'll ever learn, right?
Yeah.
Like sometimes they'll do like little studies, like, well, do you want to legalize it or make it illegal? It's like that still means you need government involvement in your life,
Yeah.
right? How about no one's ever been presented with option C? How about none of the above?
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
No, that is very true.
Yeah.
Most people don't know, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not really condemning the individuals, right? We're just condemning the organization.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
I guess, like you said, like the system, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there any government, involvement that has ever interfered or made you angry at it or hurt you or your friends or anything like that?
Nothing personal, but I'm definitely against war.
Right? That's a big one.
So when we get involved, anything war related, it does bother me. But what more can we do?
Take a moral stand and be
Yeah.
against the organization that sends the youth to die out there needlessly. Right?
Yeah.
It's here at home where we're losing our freedoms, not overseas, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I was in the military myself. I was strict, like we were talking about the individuals. I thought that we were defending our freedoms, right?
Yeah.
But more and more freedoms continue to be lost and lost as the years go on.
That's the thing, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good one. So we're part of a non-political organization then called Liberty RVA. We're trying to withdraw our consent from government altogether, right?
Okay, so you guys are trying to detach yourselves from government?
Detach, yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Create a community here in Richmond and outgrow government here and just finally have a real free society that has respect for private property, respect for body ownership.
All that sounds great. Like, I would definitely join you. But you got to think about how maybe the rest of the world isn't ready for that.
Well, yeah, that's true. You can't change the rest of the world. That's true,
Yeah.
right? We can't be so overly ambitious. The most we can do is put a spotlight in the sky here in Richmond and so this is how we got our freedom. This is how we have a free society based on consent. And if the rest of the world wants to follow, great, right?
Yeah.
That's the most that we can do. Change doesn't occur in a White House in D.C. or places overseas we've never been to, right? It starts with ourselves, within our own interpersonal relationships. Here at home in our city of Richmond, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the best that we can do, right?
That's the best, yeah.
And if it happens elsewhere and they follow us, great. The more the better, right?
That's great, yeah. But we definitely can't force it yet.
Absolutely. No, there's no force involved. It's just mostly just talking to each other and, aligning our moral principles, right? I don't use violence to solve problems in my life. Let me let go of this relationship I have with government that does that very thing.
That would be great if 100% of the world thought that way,
Right?
Yeah, that would be great. But it doesn't, so...
It's got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah, but that's great that you're starting that.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Trying to contribute to that.
We have, I'm Cal, by the way.
Cal?
Cal.
Elvis. Nice to meet you, man.
Elvis?
Elvis.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, my dad was an Elvis Presley fan. Yeah. So is
Nice.
this for a class or something?
So it's like I do like a collection of interviews around here in Richmond with like local Richmonders. So I have like several hundred recorded already. I guess close to 300 now. Yes, to show like a majority of people here on board. Everyone's like agrees with this stuff. A lot of people
I'm
are
totally
ready.
on board with you.
Yeah?
I wish everybody was too.
Oh, we got to get there. It starts with us, right?
Yeah.
Let me give you a flyer. Gives us more
man.
information. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll definitely check
Absolutely,
it out, man.
yeah.
Nice meeting you.
You too, Elvis. Pleasure, man.
Have a good day.
You too, man.
Keep it up.
Thanks, man. Will do.
Right.
Will do.
follow the mental terrain. It takes a hell of a man nowadays to maintain garments bloodstained, face bruised and battered, eyes reflect agony of dreams that were shattered. It never mattered to the so-called general public about my nation's situation and how we rise above it, and they love it when we self-destruct and kill our own. And the greater responsibility, yes, is still our own. We should know by now that the system is designed for our demise. If we arrive, we'll be left behind. The dollar signs rule. But what about the fool who falls victim to the material world?